Let's get started, Kupo. I'm gonna go down to the port city and buy stuff. Kupo. Oh, no, I'm not. Kupo. Is this a battle, Kupo? What's up, Slimmy? Analian Plateau. Kupo. Neluda, pray forgive me. I thought to deliver swift vengeance, yet here I am before you, my own blade sheathed beside me, as yours lies sheathed within the earth. I have failed at much, but I shall not fail you. Your killers will know vengeance. In this, at least, I shall not be disgraced. You speak of a thing beyond your doing. Show yourself. Put aside your sword. I have no wish to cross blades with the leader of the Corpse Brigade, even if the brigade itself is no more. My apologies. My words, salt wounds, still fresh, and that was not my intent. Your men died valiantly. Make your purpose plain. My name is Lawfrey, and I come at another's behest. My purpose is a simple one, to find you. We'd hoped you might be persuaded to work with us toward our common goal. Common goal? Ha! What jest is this? Claiming the bounty on my head is no goal of mine, but that is what you seek. Am I not mistaken? Pardon my presumption, but I do not think the tears upon your cheek, those born of laughter. It is not coin that we desire. It is our wish to rebuild Evil East, to uproot her foundations and see that she is not twice made slave to nobility. And that is what you seek, is it not? You have my ears? Our ideals are not so very different. A fire burns in you as it burns in us. Your strength, your passion, your spirit, we would welcome these to our cause. You mean to use me? To every coin there are two faces. Do you not consider the other? Join us, and our power becomes yours to wield. Have you alone the strength to avenge Meluda? Have you alone the power to grasp the reins of evilness? Drinking that coffee, Kupo. Drinking that coffee, Kupo. Oh, Kupo. What do you have for me? Golden shield, beret. Ooh, brigandine. That's new. What does that do? Drinking cocoa. Nice. Doesn't do shit, just more HP for 2,500. That's so expensive. It's so expensive. I might fork over for some more green berets, though, to be honest. Okay, I'll do it right now. Oh shit, is Jay Hit live too? I didn't know he was gonna stream today. Oh, he's doing, oh, I see what he's doing. He's got a shuffler going. Oof. That's rough, man. Those shufflers are... They are something else. I have 2 golden shields unequipped, so I don't need to buy one. Right? Almost every hack has ice physics. Fun. Fun. I can't help but have this sneaking suspicion that he's checking some of those out explicitly to potentially add to the wheel. Iron flail? What do flails do? Squire and ninja weapon. Alright, I'll buy one. Fuck it, you've intrigued me, game. Oh, this gives you... Oh! Dude, that is so good. Agrius is allowed to be slow because she's tanky. She has a coral sword too, which I don't think I can buy here. Cannot. Oh, I was looking at... Yeah, okay, so leather, mage, leather, spike, boot. That's a pretty good distribution. Boy, weapon power is 7, even with a power gauntlet. The flail is just that much stronger. Alright, I'll spend that money. Alright, Agrius, if you get your armor rent again, I'm gonna be pissed. Well, just tell him to slow down. Why is he running so fast? Oh, is it? They just went out? Oh, I see. Why are you trying to catch him? Oh, it's his birthday. That's right. That's right. That's right. I don't remember. Is there anything that helps JP gain scale in this game? Because, like, I was thinking about it. I was like, you know, if I wanted to make this game good and fun and make it, like, not grindy and stupid, I don't know why as your job level increases, you either don't gain, like, considerably more JP for doing actions, or conversely, as your job level increases, why don't JP costs go down? It's so weird to me that they are just like, yeah, no, it takes fucking 1,000 job points to learn re-raise. Really? Oh, I still can't get a damaging summon. Oh my god, I tried so hard last fight. Oh no, I didn't bring Summoner with last time when I finished it, did I? Never mind. Oh, you know, I should have gotten throw item. Well, that's fine. I could save up for throw items still. Because if you get throw items, like, well, I guess it has to go in the same spot as Safeguard and JP Boost, so. I'm starting to see why auto JP Boost is not as OP as it sounds. Because when am I actually going to pull the trigger and make the decision not to have JP Boost equipped on everybody anymore? I do not know at this point. I do not know at this point. All I know is Mustadio can finally have JP Boost on. Instead of fucking Beastmaster. Thanks, game. I want Safeguard for Agrias so bad. She gets targeted with all the fucking rend abilities. It sucks. It sucks, dude. It sucks. Alright. Bring on the pain. Oh, we got a random battle. First random battle. Can I, oh, and I can choose not to bring Ramza. Ramza, I'm pretty sure. Alright, all the scrubs. You. You. Definitely you. Definitely you. Oh, it's been... We're good. We're good on the hat. I have to fight a Cthulhu? I have to fight 2 Cthulhus? Squidraken. Jesus. How the fuck do I get up? Maybe you do gain more job points the higher level your job is. Ow. Oh, I forgot to buy potions. Fuck. Dude, this chocobo is the smartest chocobo that's ever existed in the entirety of anything, ever. God. The 91. Oh, he's gonna run away, isn't he? That sucks. Zero? Wait. Why is it 0? Okay. Fuck, okay. So my poor squire isn't gonna get a single hit in this whole fight. He's got a beat stick. Yeah, I just bought him the upgraded +2 attack staff, the serpent staff. Shit does damage. Wait, is there still? Oh, this guy's still in there. He's still alive. I'll take the guaranteed hit, though. Oh, that's a crit, too. Oh, 0. Again. Wait, depth 2. Does that hide you? Another crit. I just want my squire to get something that hits. I spent so much time chasing that fucking chocobo. Oh, wait, they leave behind crystals? Excuse me? I want those. No ability learning, just heals. You're sure? Are you a true Tactics fan? Who knows everything? Not 100%, uh-huh. Yeah, okay. So you're not a true Tactics fan, then. Did he only do 18 damage? Why did it sit? Oh, he did. I did put the flail on him, didn't I? Yeah. I put the flail on him, you're right. So flails are just like axes. Nine. Did you get an insta-Q? Did you get an insta-Q Alliance rate roulette or something? Oh, you got Orban. What did you expect to get? What did you expect to get? I gotta go back and buy potions, so... Literally anything but? Okay, why did you expect to get anything but Raban? Maybe that will be the more revealing question. Yeah, good luck with that. It was not worth 120 tomestones. That's just like your opinion or whatever. I love Warbon Monastery. I think it's a great raid. That sounds like a you problem and not a raid problem. This mage's staff must be new. That doesn't surprise me too terribly much, to be honest. Yo, the wizard's robes that I've gotten for free are worth 4K a pop. Damn. That shit expensive. Are there any new rumors? No. Oh, there's an errand. The merchant ship Highwind sunk some 20 sectors out in Wargilis Harbor. Product vital to the future of our company must be retrieved. Zalba exports. A 1,050 gil? Dude, it was 100 the first one I did. Fuck off. Is the one that I did, was that in Gaug? I don't even remember where the one I did was. Well, let's save on the off chance that I make it to the next tile. Alright. Next mission time. Well, let me actually just... Did anybody get enough? Did you get enough? Ah! You need to hit more shit. What's the range on that? Hold on. So protect is 320, 6 MP. 3, 1, 24. Oh my god. Why would you... This is so bad. Are you kidding me? It costs 4 times as much MP as individually casting Protect and Shell, and it can only hit one person? If I can spend 2 turns and get up to 5 people protected and shelled for half the MP, and it would cost me 5 turns and 10 times the NP to get those same 5 people protected and shelled, why would I ever use this? That ability is so bad. And it's slower. Oh, I guess no. These are speed 25 too. Never mind. I thought they were going to be speed 50. These are speed 15, so. And I don't remember a speed being lower. The speed number being lower or higher is better or worse, and the game doesn't. I'm probably in a tutorial somewhere, but it'd be cool if it was just like, you know, like a number that made sense in like the idea of a turn order. I realize I'm asking for a lot there, though. Well, I think I'm just gonna get Arcane Defense for White Magic. And I want to start raising Mystic. It's either that, Regen, or Kiraga. Just see where my We'll just see where my JP is at the next time I bring Josias anywhere. Dude, I got some fucking rough random names for like all of my characters. Yes. Alright, Shiva, Ramu, Ifrit, or Titan. Range 4. Only hits enemies. Ice, speed 15. All these are 24 MP. Good. I'll just get Ifrit for now, because I have Fire Rods. Time Mage. Black, white. Chemist. If somebody can tell me how to sort my inventory, that would be great. That would be really good. I didn't bring either one of them with because they're already high level, so they can sit on the sidelines during random battles for all I care. Alright, let's do this fight. Lionel Castle Gate. I'm cringing. I'm cringing. I'm cringing! Yep, cannot remove Ramza from this squad for this battle. Yay! 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 You guys have no idea how excited I am to do this fight. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so much fun. Fuck, I'm trying to. I remember what this map looks like, and they fucking tease you at the start of this section of the game too. They're like, "See what this map looks like? Better remember it, fucker." It's like, yeah, I know, but I don't. I don't remember where everybody starts at in this map either. Whatever, fuck it. I'm probably gonna fail once, so it doesn't matter. Wait there, I'll open the gate. Rather let it remain shut. Hi, Gafgarian. You made your way into the castle well enough, but you overlooked the ambush. Oh, it is fucking backwards. We're surrounded. It's you and I now, Ramza. Shall we be about it then? Oh, this encounter sucks so bad. Actually, you know what, though? you just run... Oh, it's 5, and that's 6. Fuck. If you could get 6 jump, you could literally just go down right here and grab the switch, and the fight would be... The map would be totally different. Whose fucking turn is it? Oh, I'm starting it. Zero? Why 0? It's a bad angle. That was an insane dodge just now. Yeah, also it tricks you into thinking you... Oh, wait, you only need 5 jump? Dude, you could totally... If I just had fucking jump boots on instead of power gauntlet, I could just jump down there. Or whatever, it doesn't matter. I can get to here. It's kind of a wimpy heal that time, though. Can my other units get a turn, please? Nice. Actually, bad. Auto potion, nice. Can my other units get a fucking turn now? Nope. Agris is so goddamn slow. I would give anything for my units to get a turn now. Wow. Incredible. So fucking slow, dude. Oh, nice. Oh! 134 damage? He's toast now, but god damn. Punch that lever. Ah, they've decided my chemist is a worthy target. I see. Oh, Mustadio got stopped. Whatever this guy's about to do, I need to stop. It looked like a heal. So I'm just gonna run forward and hit him with a Judgment Blade. Oh, it stopped him though, so his charge is gone. Oh, my summoner lives. That's really good. I'm just gonna use a high potion and just keep letting my chemist tank. Yeah, I love hitting charging enemies for the extra damage, yep. I can't really get anywhere, so I'm just gonna wait with Mustadio right here. I really don't care if you keep attacking Ramza Gafgarian. I really don't care. It's better that you do that while he just heals himself than any other outcome in this fight right now. Okay, so yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to hit all the targets that I want to hit with this. 152 damage. Holy shit. I mean, there's no way either one of these two survives that, right? Like, they are about to be smoked. Okay. Yeah, sure, dude. Sure. That's everything about that is fine. It seems very fair. I don't know why it would be anything other than what it is. Very fair and very balanced. It's really good. The Dudawaki, yeah, from Community, yeah, pretty much, pretty fucking much. Jesus, everything's on fire. There's this giant demon that keeps getting summoned. Oh my gosh. As soon as Mustadio isn't stopped anymore, this fight is fucking over. Dodged it while frozen. Let's go. Oh, dodged it while frozen. Let's fucking go, dude. Fine. Basically, nobody's even hurt at this point. can't quite target him with the summon, and I don't want to get hit with bullshit. I think I'm just gonna move here. This poor archer. If he wasn't hiding behind this torch, he'd be toast already. Alright, that opened him up. He should be targetable now. I hope he's still targeting Ramza. What an idiot. Gonna need more high potions, that's alright. Fuck off. Alright, Gafgarian. Would have been fucking hilarious if he would have just gotten stoned. I don't really want to give up ground on all these beautiful spots that I'm holding on to here. All this job crystal potential. I actually might send Ramza in to try to push him back. Oh, he moved back himself. Okay. Fuck, he's 5 away still, though. So I can't... How long does the summon take? Oh, guess who doesn't have enough MP for a summon? I don't think I can actually... Gonna run right up to him. Because if that keeps him backed off... Oh, wait, shit. I just healed him, didn't I? Oh, no, we're good. I picked Tile. That was smart of me. Good job, me. That's what I want. I'm just gonna block him off with my frontliners here, I think. I just don't want him getting in there to get a heal or take a crystal from me. If that means he runs away and spams Shadow Blade at me, it's fine. I'm gonna farm these crystals because he's free as fuck now. Wait, he's level 19? So let's see. This was an archer, right? I want whatever ability the summoner has. That doesn't quite hit far enough. But I've got... How much? I've got 4 movement, so I can move up 1. And And then I'm just gonna dump this Ifrit on an empty tile and pray that Gafgarian doesn't move. I'm unkillable, bud. You can't touch me. Alright, he gets hit. This might actually end the fight before I'm ready. Oh, nope, he survived it. Nice. Just gonna keep max range shadow blading me like I give a shit. Like I give a shit, Gafka. Dude, this is a total reversal on how this fight went for me the very first time I ever did this. This is like almost hilariously easy. He's just focusing Ramza so hard. Oh, I didn't move far enough. I'm an idiot. Can't hit him. Oh, it's fine. I'm just gonna use a potion on Ramza. Because he does out-damage my healing. But it's just by like 10 a turn, so... Golden shield. Show me a new summon. Let's go. Oh, yes. Free Shiva? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Save myself 200 JP. Ah. Lame. Aw, he backed up? What a chicken shit. Oh! Oh, the level. He's up on a little hill. He defeated my Judgment Blade tactic. He is determined to try to kill Ramza. Regardless of any other targets that may be in range, the only target that he wants to hit is Ramza, which is so funny to me. Because I'm just going to keep using fucking Chakra, dude. Like, hell yeah. Guess what my summoner has a bunch of now as well? Free MP. Should we see what Shiva looks like? Oh, I guess we know. 83 damage, because no boost. Feels bad, man. He's so desperate. He's so desperate to win over against Ramza. Oh, I gotta be careful. Is he gonna die? No, he just healed. We're fine. Yeah, fuck it. I'll take free rend weapon. This is me farming Geomancer points, by the way. 30 JP, 28 JP at a time. Ooh, Gafgarian looking a little low there, buddy. What are you gonna do? He's gonna Shadow Blade Ramza again, because of course he is. We should get the kill EXP here. He's level 19. 10, 14, 14, 14, 11. Oh, okay. Well, my summoner should, apparently. That can be arranged. Ifrit, get me out of this fight, buddy. Gonna get a little bit more JP out of this if I can. Wing a potion at Ramza really quick. There it is. There it is, a fight that I redid like a dozen times last time, I want to say, until I finally got a pattern down that I could manipulate and execute every time. This motherfucker goes down like a chump. Doesn't even, they didn't even KO a single one of my peeps. I feel cold. Goodbye, Gafgarian. We must reach the princess before reinforcements arrive. Does his soul crystal have anything good? I guess I didn't even consider that. Maybe I could have, like, revived Phoenix down one of the other people, then focused Gafgarian down and picked up his soul crystal. Doesn't matter, though. Slimmy wants a wheel spin as soon as there's no story, buddy. Or actually, yeah, okay, we're going to save screen. This is fine. We're going to save in a new slot as well. Alright, here's your wheel spin. Oh, so close, but hey, free MP cast, buddy. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Oh, you just wanna... I might force you to not use your freebies on more spins. You gotta pick something else. Pick something else for me. Zerchel Falls, or Zerkel Falls. Zerkel. I have no idea how I said it before. This is a familiar location. Your pace has slowed. Are you weary? You want polymorph? Alright. Alright. Oh, also I need to pull the wheel off, don't I? I'm fine with that, Slimmy. Just give me a second. Alright. I've been polymorphed, Kupo. I'm back. Sort of, Kupo. What is this, Kupo? This is my ultimate form, Kupo. Do you like it? You are the first one, yeah. You are the first one to use polymorph. I think I need a better camera, Kupo. No. I said last night, Kupo. No, I said last night it was, there was something spicy, Kupo. This is the spicy. you know. Yeah, I did say there was more to it last night, Kupo. This is what the polymorph is. So, yeah. My little thing in the background too, Kupo. My little palm. You see how it like kind of moves around a little bit, Kupo? And I have a little, I don't know how well it shows up, Kupo, but I have like a little smiley face that I can do, Kupo. And then I have like an angry face, Kupo. I'm angry. And then I have like an excited, or like my eyes are glowing a little bit. I don't know if you can see it, Kupo. See that? Did I get that made for me, Kupo? I did. I did. I did not make this myself. Although I have the source files, so I may make adjustments to it, Kupo, as time goes on. Is it only... I'm curious how far I can go with the different expressions that I can show, Kupo. I'm gonna be honest, too, Chayla. I was 50-50 on whether or not you would like this or not, Kupo. I thought maybe you would think this sucks. Because you have made clear your disdain for VTubers before, Kupo. So. I don't have giant tits. Yeah, you're right. I fucked up, didn't I, Kupo? I feel like you don't actually know the full scope of VTubing if you think they're all just booby models. But, hey, maybe that's just me, Kupo. Or talk like a 3-year-old, Kupo. Again, I feel like you don't... It's like 95% of the models you've seen, Kupo. Well, I guess I hate to disappoint, but I'm here to break that trend, I suppose, Kupo. Also, if you guys can't tell, I tried to get this modeled more or less after, the, Evolution Moogles, Kupo. Like, I kind of look like an Evilise Moogle instead of, like, any other kind of Moogle, Kupo. So, this is what I decided. And, I had the glasses get added, even though they don't go to my ears, because of course they don't, Kupo, because look at my ears, they're up here. So. I had the glasses, and the outfit is pretty similar to another Moogle in Final Fantasy XII. A really long cord, yeah. It goes back behind my head, and I got like the whiskers kind of move and bounce a little bit too, and the hat kind of moves and bounces a little bit too. So I would not say that it's the most robust model out there, but it's not bad. It turned out pretty much what I wanted, so that was the goal, Kupo. I'm pretty pleased with it. But I've also had this since Friday, and this is the first time it's been used. I'm so sad, Kupo. I'm so sad, Kupo. Also, I think the 10 minutes is up. So we're gonna have to polymorph back. No more Moogle Kupo. My descriptions need a little help? Oh, okay, we can keep it for 10 minutes. How do my descriptions need a little help, Kupo? Alright, 10 more minutes. You got it, Slimmy. Your pace is slowed. Are you weary? We'll never make Zeltenia at this rate. Arriving sooner will no more make me a princess than arriving later. That day you saved me at these falls seems so distant now. Here, I know how to fix it, Kupo. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it and make it super obvious, okay? I'm gonna add one word. She's sort of right. I'll add one word. The non-wheel upgraded. There. There. Better? That day you saved me at these falls seems so distant now. Your promise to cut me free from the strings of those who manipulate me. It was an empty one, wasn't it? Empty or no, but you've no choice but to follow me. The hounds are loosed. No bolt hole is left to you. Run, and you'll still be hunted down as the princess who stands in the way of the throne. Why must you say such things? Ah! I'd not thought to find the Lady Princess here. That thrice-be-damned Gafgarian must have failed yet again. The man is naught but boasts and swagger. Our orders are to kill on sight. The princess does not leave this place. Fools, if it is your wish to die here, then so be it. Oh shit, is this the... Oh no. Alright, well, what does Delita have? Holy Sword, Arts of War, Counter, Safeguard, and Move +1. Wait, it says... Wait, hold on. Radius 5, vertical 2. 4 directional. Why doesn't it look like it's gonna hit anything? Oh, wait, it is. Oh, no, it's not. Wait, how the fuck does that work? No, where are you running to? Oh, God. So does it have to target, does it have to actually hit somebody in order to do that, maybe, Kupo? I don't understand the radius. I guess it's radial out from me, Kupo. Weird. Wow, 59%. Nice. Thanks, game, Kupo. Is this not AI scripted? They changed this fight? I mean, I have to play it. Like, I have to move Delita, Kupo. Not that I have any fear that he can win this, Kupo. Freaking Ovelia can win this fight by herself. 32 damage with the melee. OP, Kupo. Delita was AI and your team in a pile of enemies shows up after a couple of rounds in the PS1 version, Kupo? Well, that might still happen, Kupo. We don't know that it's not going to, Kupo. Let's be honest. Oh, only has 70 HP, Kupo? I thought he had 170 HP, Kupo. This motherfucker's dead? Good night. Was that enough to lift the gauze from your eyes? Bathe the earth in bitter tears, and it will still be all too content to drink your blood. Bemoan your fate and wait for it to claim you, or take my hand and live. The choice is yours. Kupo. It appears I have no choice. I did it. The battle is won. I think we're gonna go straight into a fight here. I think they just broke the fight up a little bit, is what they did, Kupo. Well, there's a lot of water here, so... should probably make sure I have the water one. Oh, is that Torrent, Kupo? Yeah, it's Torrent. Let me grab... Will-o'-the-Wisp, Kupo? Wooden deck? What is a bridge, Kupo? Damn it. Sinkhole, Kupo. Quicksand, Kupo? Where's bridge, Kupo? There's no bridge tile, Kupo? Fine, I'll just get that one, Kupo. And I'm gonna get this one. Oh, you know what? I had... That attack boost, though, Kupo. Hold on, I changed my mind. Reset. Hell yeah, give me that attack boost. Let's go, Kupo. Geomancer 4. Maybe I should raise Chemist up a bit, Kupo? I'll decide later. Not important now, Kupo. Let's see. You weren't in the fight with me. Alright. The extra 10 minutes are up. I need to unpolymorph myself, Kupo. Alright, I'm back to normal. Just regular old me again. I'll be honest though, Shayla, I'm glad that you liked it. Because I was torn, I was like, honestly... Yeah, anyway, like I said, I assumed you would hate it. So I guess my clue was bad then as well. My clue was bad. You were never gonna guess what it was from my clue, because I expected that you wouldn't like it. And that the only thing that would redeem it was if I said Kupo a bunch while I had it active. Here we go. Lionel Castle Oratory. I see Gafgarian's sword was no match for his words. Then again, perhaps the fault lies with his adversary. Beowulf blood is not given to spill easily. Even when thinned with that of a courtesan, it would seem. But enough is enough. Your intrusions overstay their welcome. Leave the Orsite, and then leave Lionel. A generous offer. And my last. Where is Lady Ovelia? You mean to free her? What then? You've turned your back on your house. A man cannot prosecute a war alone. Forget this bootless struggle. Think you mere will enough to see you victorious? Even will needs force, and you have none. Tell me where the princess is. Gone to Zeltenia. Her Highness has chosen to accept our hand in aid over yours. You lie. Her Highness has taken her first step toward the throne, but she will need a steady hand to guide her, and yours falters. Who better then than us to stand at her side? She saw this, why not you? There's no reason you should not join us as well. The thought of besting your brothers holds no allure. We care no less for this world's fate than you. Together we can change Ivalice for the better. I have no wish to change the world, but nor can I stand by while men suffer and die on the whim of some select few. Do you truly believe that you can change the world? Not even I am so naive as that. Haha! Nascent humility from one possessed of such an artifact. That stone you hold can twist the very weave of nature, to say nothing of the world. Yet I fear my words are wasted on you. Actions speak louder, yes? Cuchulainn the impure, you take no pains to hide your wonderment. How I shall delight to watch you die, each excruciating ecstasy. Alright, gotta defeat Cuchulainn. I forgot that this fight was now. Ah. That's awesome. Oh. Doesn't remove Doom. Oh my god, really? Oh, and he got far enough away I can't hit him while he's charging. Which is legit. Yeah, I am having a good stream. Thank you. Welcome. I cannot believe he got that far away. Can't even throw a rock at him, can I? Oh. Well, my white mage is also probably dead. I guess I'll just move over and throw a heal at him, but it's gonna save him. There's a doom. Oh, come on. Alright, well that's a reset then, isn't it? I don't have items set on Ramza. That's a reset. Really cool start to that fight. 4 people with Doom. It's awesome. I have to redo all my level ups now too, because it doesn't let you save after you do all your setup. I did learn that. Finally got move. Counter tackle. Yeah, I think that's what I did last time for learning, and I don't think I changed any equip. Well, I should. If I didn't, I should, because you should just... Like I did that. Yeah, it's fine. It would be really nice if I could save after I did all that, but maybe I'll just win this time. It won't be an issue. So it doesn't really matter where Ramza starts, because he's going to be in a different position anyway. So I'll set him in the middle. I'll try to put the rest of my units kind of on the outside, so don't all get immediately doomed together. There's only so much I can do about that, though, to be honest. I better bring Agrius and... He might... Is this the fight where he has ads already, too? He might. I should probably just bring Stadio. I was gonna try to beat it with a more diverse group, but... Alright, I'm gonna skip this. Oh, nice. So scary. Okay. Oh, he moved? Oh, no, he did that last time. No. Oh, that's bio. That's okay. We can get out of this. Depending on how many people can move before he barfs, we can get at least some people out of this shit. And maybe get some bonus damage in while he's charging. Okay, one. We can get one person out. Jesus. Oh, nice regenerate proc this time, though. That's good. This is Orosite's sacred power? How can power so vile banish villainy? Surely the Cardinal was no greater evil than this. Behold Lucavi power made manifest, whose might o'er all creation once held sway. Whose might o'er all creation. The power of the Lucavi? I see only a devil before me. What have you done with the Cardinal? He ate him. What nonsense is this? I am the man himself. Or rather, he who once was Delacroix. The stone, the Orosite, such powers grant, to rise above man's frailty, a god. A god who brooks no meddling fools, die and no suffering. Okay, well, it's not happy thoughts, but... She's too far to do anything this turn. If I want her to get healed. I don't think she can survive. Well, she can barely survive another Bioga. If I'm being honest, I'd really rather that theory not be tested. Strike and North Lane Strike won't hit, which is fine. Oh, that's gonna hit Ramza? Fuck. I should have just gotten right up to it. It's fine, I'll just use a potion then. Fuck it. That sucks. Ugh. Dude. Well, I don't have a way to revive there. The Bioga spam is brutal. Of course, that couldn't hit while he was charging either, which would have been badass, but... Gets another turn? Seal Evil actually do anything here? No. Wow. Fun fight, dude. And he gets another turn. Awesome. Oh, did that do it? No way. How strange that I, undying, should die. A death come early ere my master could return. I'll take it. Agrius hard carry with 110 damage. Yeah, it definitely looks like a one battle there. It went well for me, you can tell. Zeltenia Castle Keep. Some familiar faces here. My advisors tell me you are the one who rescued Princess Ovelia. I would have you tell me more. I am Delita Hyrule, a Black Ram lieutenant in the service of His Excellency the Baron Grimm's. His Excellency dispatched me to rescue the princess, and so I did, disguised as one of your own, a sheep in lion's clothing. Now I have returned. Hyrule, you say? That's a name I have not heard before. I thought Baron Grimm's and his Black Rams felled in battle against the Eye a fortnight past. Indeed, that dark news spurred me to return with all the greater haste. How fares the princess? She is weary, yet from her long journey. She sleeps as if among the dead. Is it not true you brought a prisoner? It is. Bring the prisoner forth. Let us hear the reason for your attempt on the princess. 'Twas to stain Duke Goltana's name and keep him from Lasalia. We thought to deny him the regent's seat. Who gave you the order, Duke Larg? No, a close advisor of Duke Goltana's seeking to curry Duke Larg's favor. It's this guy. It's definitely this guy. Madness! None among us would fain betray our Duke. Silence this man, he knows not of what he speaks. I would hear it nonetheless. Who was it? Name the one who gave you the order. I'd have your protection. On my honor as a knight, speak. 'Twas the man who stands before me, Chancellor Glivane. What? How dare you? I do not even know you, knave! Who put you to it, the Queen? Stop this mummer's farce. I've naught to do with this. To betray your liege lord is an unpardonable crime, Chancellor. It was not I. I know naught of it. Forgive me if I presume overmuch, your grace, but now is not the time for bandied words. The Order of the Southern Sky must march on Lasalia at once, and you with it. Give your enemies but a moment to collect themselves, and they will pin the Chancellor's sedition on his lord. Your grace must strike before they are given the chance, deny the prince's claim, and set the princess on the throne. Following his sack of the royal capital of Lasalia, Duke Goltana banished Queen Luveria to Bessalot for her hand in the conspiracy and crowned Princess Ovelia queen. But Duke Larg, insisting that Prince Orinus was the true and rightful heir, at once crowned the child prince and declared himself regent. Moving then to free the queen, Duke Larg dispatched the Order of the Northern Sky to Bessalot in the name of the new crowned king. Duke Kultana in turn set the Southern Sky to march in Ovilia's name. The curtain had risen on what history would one day record as the War of the Lions. Yay! Alright. Fort Bessalot. The Baron of Bulmina. This past evenfall, the count stood at 20,000, 40 if both sides be counted. Alone, we've sustained 200,000 wounded as well. Marquis Elmdor de Limberry. The number of casualties does not concern me, nor does the depletion of our stores. These are to be expected. No, it is this drought that threatens us. The markets are empty, and tax collections fall short. With prices as they are, we can lay in supplies for another half year at best. Viscount Blanche. Duke Larg must surely face like difficulties. It rained unceasingly in Galleon this season. The grain rotted in the fields before it could be harvested. The real trouble lies in war's wake. There is no work. Whole villages have been displaced. Orin tells me over 100,000 have already fled to Lysalia, and more pour in by the day. Ha! I see no trouble in this. Let Larg struggle to feed the mewling maids and his soldiers both. It is no laughing matter. Should the conflict spread, we may find ourselves no better off. Think you Zeltenia proof against such fate? I assure you, we are not. Has not the time come to chart a course to peace? Your fears are well-founded, but we cannot yet end this war. We shall treble the rate of tax and keep a close watch on those who hope to profiteer in these trying times. As for those seeking refuge outside the castle walls, we shall tighten our patrols at the Limberry border to see they are turned back. Duke Larg suffers, as do we. What better time to treat for peace? You talk in circles, Orlando. There can be no peaceful end to this. The kingdom cannot exist without her people, Excellency. No more than can we. In the 50 Years' War, who bore a greater burden than they? Would you thank them now with higher taxes? And it is not only the people. Our soldiers are made to fight on rations that would scarce feed a child at his mother's skirts. We cannot long sustain this war. It is a matter of resources and resolve. Resolve? Have you any? These are the words of a coward. The 50 Years' War was fought to drive back an invasion of our sovereign soil. We were honor-bound to fight. And in this war you do not feel so bound? You were never one given to hypocrisy, Orlando. Show leniency now, and they will only strike the harder. This fight is not only for ourselves, but for our people in equal measure. The crown cumbers them with its every act. We fight to free them of such tyrannies. His Grace has the right of it. Besides, why lay down the sword with victory so near? Your title is ill-earned, Thunder God Cid. Your gentle words would sooner stir a breeze. Is victory so near? My ears are deaf to its approach. What see you in our plight that portends victory? Or have you forsworn the use of your eyes? J-hit raid! Also, apparently I don't have the raid alert set on this setup, which is hilarious. So I just got the generic zombie. Dude, J-hit, I saw that you were streaming. I didn't know that you were going to stream today. I would have waited. I would have changed up my schedule and waited to go live. I would have loved to watch your shuffler, man. You should have told me. I would have hyped it up. Now I gotta catch the run back at some point. Bum, ba, bum.
Just follow his lead and put 4 tactics games in a shuffler.
I don't think I'm gonna do that, no. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. One bad ROM hack in the bunch and one really good one. The others are pretty average, so it was good. That's good. That's good. Was the bad ROM hack bad because it wasn't fun or because it was poorly made, or both? Both? Oh no. Oh no. That's rough. Oof. Yeah, I don't even think I know 4 tactics games to put in a shuffler either. I feel like doing a shuffler with games that are like super story driven too would be hard, unless the ROMs themselves had like the story bits chunked out. I don't even think I've ever played I have played. How many tactics games have I played? 6? Advance Wars, the 2 Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem games, Tactics and Tactics Advance. Why did I get 6? Oh, Vanguard Bandits. That was one I hadn't thought of. There was one that I don't got it. I don't got it. You know what's funny is, like, for as much as I played Advance Wars and the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem games, the Game Boy Advance games that I remember the most are the Golden Sun games. I think those games are great, and I miss them. Those are games that I have very, very fond memories of. I don't know how well they hold up now, but the Golden Sun games, man. None of the other tactics games that I used to play on Game Boy Advance. Nah. Pooey on all of them. That's what I say to that. Okay, so title is ill-earned. Gentle words would sooner stir a breeze. Dude, Golden Sun, man. I just really liked the Jin mechanic. I thought that shit was so cool. And all the different combinations you could get, and looking and like trying to find them and solve the puzzles to get them. Ugh, so much fun. Yep. Yep. Playing it during breaks and stuff. I will not sit here and tolerate such insults. Enough of this. You disappoint me, Orlando. Pray you do not disappoint me further. ... I will say this but once. Any man who cares not for the course I've chosen had best remove himself now. I will brook no further doubt, Orlando. Bark, 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 bark. A great time to finally get him on the phone during Snortorium. Hilarious. I didn't catch what Chapter 3 was called. Delita once told me he was swimming against some unseen current. If this current rushed towards war, and the world with it, what hope did I have to fight it? I made for Lysalia to tell my lord brother that someone dictated this war from the shadows, and to test my legs against the current. Bing, bing. Okay, so we're up in Dorter. Alright, sweet. Has any time passed? Are my people that I sent on that errand a million years ago back? No, it's still not back. Hilarious. Poacher's Den. Okay. Well, that was rude, but fine. Would anybody have even gotten enough JP to do anything after that last fight? That last fight was a terrible tragedy. Oh, we got to 419, so we can pick up Arcane Defense. I guess it's going to be Arcane Defense then. That was the next... I skipped past Regen JP and got straight to Arcane Defense, but didn't get enough for Kiraga, so... I think that's going to be what we do. I'm going to get Arcane Defense, and I'm going to switch to Mystic, because I want to see... Job... Where is it? Where's Mystic at? Oh, there it is. I don't remember what Mystic unlocked, what leveling Mystic unlocks, but we need to start working somebody towards it, so... I suppose I should just learn Umbra or Hesitation. What does Umbra do? So, Blind... Speed 50... Hesitation speed 20. 10 MP... 4 MP. Yeah, let's just learn Umbra so that we have something we can do with that job command. And I'm gonna bring white magic instead of black magic. Regenerate JP boost with 1. Okay. How does your equipment turn out from auto equip? Battle bamboo. Hat, vest, mage, cloak. Can I have you... I guess, I don't know, does Umbra do damage? Unclear. I don't think Hesitation did damage when Agrius is using it though, so I'm gonna guess Umbra doesn't as well. Which is fine, but it probably means this Mage's Cloak isn't doing me a whole hell of a lot of good. It's 22, 16, 15... How much move do you... 4 and 3? Hold on a second. Let's grab... Let's do that. Let's do that. I like that. Not enough to learn anything. Archer didn't come with. Chemist didn't come with. Stadio. 330. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Equip axes. Such a weird thing for squires to, or the squire the base classes to have. Let's get arm shot just because it's more. Soon I'll just, I mean, this is gonna get mastered almost certainly. I'll probably take him down Archer. I don't think you need concentration with gun. There's some other stuff in Archer that would be good. Chemist I don't think is as useful. For Mustadio specifically. No, this is not blind. No. No. What did she have? Oh, she doesn't. I feel like I'd be better off waiting for a different reaction ability, though. Checking out towns for gossips? Like, starting now, or was I supposed to have been doing that? Because I did yesterday, and I will today, but, yeah. Theoretic, maybe the gossip changes every chapter? Is that how the gossip works? That would make sense to me. You don't think they ever go away? They must change at some point, don't they? You don't think they're missable? Okay. They just pile on more? Okay. I gotcha. Wait, time did pass! A whole month passed! Why are my people not back, game? It was only supposed to be 9 days! They're still not back! God damn it. Why does the time not make sense in this game? I have to go back wait, what? I have to go back to where I sent them from? What? What? No way. $5K? Yeah, well, okay, maybe that's what you do, but I didn't know that that's what you do, so I didn't do that. Also, I don't think I was in a good spot to walk back and forth at that point in time. Maybe I was. Dude, these are so expensive. But I want it. +2 attack is... it's real hard to turn down, let's be honest. I should probably just start selling some older stuff too, honestly, at this point. I don't think we need that flame shield. I'm sure it's great and all, but... oh, God. Nope. No, I don't think we need that. That seems pretty expensive. Oh, the mithril shield wait, the mithril shield has magic evasion. Son of a... I should have run that shit against Kuchulain. I'm buying another one. Those are good. Well... wait, these don't have magic evasion? They just absorb, have, and weak. Okay, well... those are gambles that I don't really feel like taking in the first place. I'll just take my mithril... I'll take an extra mithril shield. Headband, of course. There's another new pole. It probably is ridiculously expensive. Actually, it's not that bad. Wait, you can use the battle folio too? Mystic. Oh. Oh. Wait, which one? 20 block, though. Range 2. So, range 3 is nice from the battle folio perspective, but... I'll just take this. I'm gonna need money. Serpent Staff. No, I don't want any of that shit. I need MP, game. Wait. What? The optimize button is so hilarious in this game. Yeah, also it's 53,000 gil, so not gonna happen. Actually, literally can't happen. Functionally impossible to happen. It's a designer hint, yeah? That is what the game says it is. Imagine equipping Agrius with a fucking handbag. Imagine that shit. You've done it before? On purpose? Was she, was she a caster? It's quite strong. I don't know if I believe you. I don't know if I believe you. I'll be honest. Didn't say it was worth the money. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. How the fuck do you get enough money to buy that thing anyway? Yeah, double spin powers. I see you guys. I see you. Hold on 1 second. Let me just wrap this up. Ooh. Ooh, float boots. Buy one of those. Ooh. Oh, nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Keep stocking up on Shuriken, because at some point I'll have a ninja, I assume. Oh, we got X potions now. Buy a couple of those. Phoenix Downs are good. I should probably just commit to actually spending money on high potions at this point, but I'm gonna keep restocking my regular potion supply as well. Regular potions are just still really good for, like, I just want to get some job points for my chemist this turn. Alright, you can have your spins. Here you go. Alright. Double hat. Double hat. Shinji has put on the hat. The hat is put on. Become Carbuncle Mech. I guess I need to go down this way then. Alright, no random encounters. You love to see it. Basically the same stuff. Alright. Thinking I should probably come in here and sell some old shit. Since there's some more people here, is there any way to sort your inventory? I desperately need to know the answer to this question. Like, is there an inventory auto sort function anywhere in this goddamn game? A lot of silence. Does not give me hope. Huh. Oh, wait, wait a second. What? Why circle? Because I went to view list. Hit circle twice? Oh, I think it means X twice. Oh, come on. Dude, I got this far. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I could manually move stuff around, but I don't want to do that. That's gonna take forever. I don't have time for that shit. Bro. Just sort by type. Although some of these are really interesting. What's strength do? Oh, nope, I don't like that. What's value? How much it sells for, I guess? Type is fine. Type is fine. Oh, this is... Okay, you know what? This is fine. I didn't think to double click on it, man. Because, like, if you click on it once, you can see, like, behind there's the fade, and if you move, it's like, oh, well, this just lets me... Double click, though. Oh, that's so smart. That's so smart. I had gotten to this screen, just so that we're all on the same page. I had absolutely gotten to this screen. And I just hadn't... This is literally, like, the only thing I didn't try. I tried pushing every other button on the screen. I tried pushing triangle on the screen. I tried pushing square on the screen. I tried pushing all the buttons on my controller on the screen. Just never double pressing. It's alright, we got it figured out. I feel much better about that now. Okay, was this the spot where I did the errand? Oh, wait. Was it this one? Oh, there's 3. Dude, rescuing sunken ships is apparently a big deal. Yeah, so the rumors did change. These are different rumors. Or 3 months have passed since the Battle of Grafovia? Grafovia? First full-scale battle between the forces of Lasalia and Limbury on the plains that define the border their two lands. Formidable knights, once allies in war, now meet each other's enemies on the battlefield in skirmishes with no clear victor. Bloody clashes that have resulted in close to 400,000 casualties. Dude, so many people die in this game. Many say that the two sides have reached an impasse, and the prospect of a protracted struggle does little to bolster the already low spirits of the people. Holy shit. Princess Ovelia, abducted from Orban Monastery, has now been rescued. To the shock of many, the culprits were Ducal Tana's aide, Chancellor Glavane, and it seems Queen Laveria herself. Rumor holds that the Queen instructed the Chancellor to dispose of the princess, thus placing her own son next in line for the throne. Chancellor Glavane has been put to death for the plot, but the Queen denies all knowledge of it. The young warrior who saved the princess is said to be a lieutenant in Baron Grimm's Blackrim Knights by the name of Delita Hyrule. In honor of his achievement, he's expected to be given leadership of the Knights in place of Baron Grimm's, who was killed in battle against the Order of the Ebon Eye. I did not... He did not mention that. 3 months since the death of Cardinal Delacroix, Liege Lord of Lionel, although his death has been attributed to malady, many speculate that he was assassinated. Some even say he was slain by an otherworldly fiend. The violent assault on Lionel Castle by a band of brigands on the eve of Delacroix's death lends momentum to such outlandish rumors, for strangely enough, the slain appeared to have been crushed to death by his thick booty. Famine, the likes of which have not been seen in decades, has descended upon Ivalice. The eastern lands of Zeltenia and Limbury suffer from a drought which has reduced the harvest to half that of a normal year. And to the west in Galleon and Fulvaham, widespread flooding has also destroyed close to half all the crops. The capital of Zalia is awash with refugees who have lost their homes in the war or who are simply in search of food. Fulvaham. Fulvaham? Fovoam. This game would be awesome with voice acting, man. This game would be fucking awesome with voice acting. Just so somebody else can go through and figure out how the fuck to pronounce all this shit in this game. Random battle. Alright, Scrub Squad, here we go. Oops. There we go. Summoner, Archer, Chemist? That's fine. Oh, wait, is this... This is the marsh, isn't it? I'm about to have a bad time against undead enemies, aren't I? Oh no, we're good. Oh, this is this map. Okay. We're good. We're good. What the fuck are those birds? Ooh, this is a track that we haven't heard yet in the game. There's fucking birds in this game? Wait, who was the smartass who made a joke about, birds, don't they mean chocobos? Who said that? Who was the one who said that yesterday? Who did that? There's fucking birds right here. That was Leo? Leo. Of course it was Leo. Can't hit with 5 up that way, so let's just go this way. We're gonna have a fucking problem in that corner of the map, aren't we? If I can just let my summoner rain icy hell down on those bombs, I think we'll be okay. Ow! That was a big ouchie to start with. Holy shit. Zero. Fine, I'll shoot his ass from here. Yeet. Zero my ass. No, the bombs got some... Okay, all of the bombs need to move towards my summoner. No, not up the frickin'... Stupid jackasses. Thinking it has 4 vertical. It's 2. So it doesn't matter how close I get, I'm not going to be able to hit the bird. Alright, then I won't bother getting too terribly close. Who's Perseus? It's the Steelhawk. So it's the yellow one over here. Okay, that's fine. So I just need to move 1 closer. Auto potion? Hey. Oh. Bro, I can't. Really? I just shorted myself completely on this. Awesome. Fuck, I'm gonna hit this bird with a rock. Fuck you, bird. Wait, do they resist ice? They do, don't they? That's not good. We have a problem. Too bad birds don't get job points, idiots. Fuck. I gotta get him the hell out of there, too. Don't they have the ranged ability in this game? That's actually really good to know. Get fucked on, bird. Got him. Wow, through the blind too? Come on, man. That was a good play, game. Dick. At least I thought it was a good play. Maybe it wasn't. Counter tackle? Nice. For 2 damage. My poor fucking squire still can't get in range to hit anything. I can heal this bird. Oh, I forgot I can attack from 2 away, that's right. Oh, I was gonna fucking let my... I was gonna let my goddamn squire kill that bird. Ooh. No! No, you're just out of range of the squire again. Nice miss. On 90. I'll take a free one of those. No, he's one tile away, man. One tile away. Oh, free X potion. I was gonna wait for more items to spawn, but it's alright. It's not that big a deal. There's 3 unique errands to do here as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, we read all of these already. What do you have? Ooh, oh, swords. Oh, swords. Poison bow. It's a crossbow. Mithril bow. Probably justify an ice bow now. Probably justify a spear now. I'll buy a Night Slayer as well, I guess. Those are good. Those are good things to have bought. I'm okay with that. What's here? I have one of each of those already. I don't really need a mithril armor. But I guess just in case. We get that wheel spin in a hot second, J-Hit. Don't you worry, I see it. Alright. We're gonna do those 2 wheel spins, and then I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna take a 5-minute break. And then when I come back, if there's anything we gotta do for it, then we will, we'll do it. Alright. Let's bust it out. Wheel. Wheel. Spin. We got... more hat time. And some sub gift raffle. So you know what? I'll just open up the sub gift raffle now, and we'll keep doing the hat. Keep doing the hat when I get back. So I will be back. Alright, well, I made it back before the raffle ended, so that's good. That means I wasn't gone too long. I gotta put the hat back on. Alright, so we're still trying to recover my squad that I sent on this errand. Do the errands... I guess we'll find out if they do anything. I'm curious if they're even worth bothering with, though. If they're such a pain in the ass. Alright, I'm pretty sure I sent them in Gaug. Reports. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. You're right. Part of Gaug in high spirits to work the ore mine. Stars were with us from the outset. A large peculiar rock? Oh, wow. Whoa, I made 20K? Whoa. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Is that worth it? That feels like it's worth it. Does anybody want to self-insert as this random character that I'll probably never use? Yeah. Oops. I get 14 characters, so I'll put your whole username in. So I found when I have a Dragoon, I found who... Oops. I found who it'll be. So can I just keep hiring? I can't. Weird. Alright. Dagger? What the fuck? Those are rare treasures. You can find extra maps. Oh, do I need a guide on how to get Deep Dungeon even unlocked? Oh shit, hold on. Deep Dungeon. FFT. Midnight's Deep. Oh, this is the wrong wiki, though. I don't think that's going to help me very much. Let's go here. That doesn't seem very well put together either. Oh, Caves of Narsh will hook me up. Must have cleared the events in St. Melange Temple. Battle 51. After that, go to the Trade City where a conversation will occur in a bar. The Deep Dungeon is then unlocked. Wait. Wait, are you kidding me? In Deep Dungeon, your character searching for the rare items should have as low of bravery as possible, since the chances of finding these items is 100 minus brave %. Oh my god, are you dude, this game, come on, man. I'm not gonna read through it all right now, but I'm gonna keep that page open. Although it is for the original Tactics. I wonder if they have an updated one for War of the Lions. It does not look like they do. Oh. Dude. Yeah, so there are recommended jobs. I see that now. That's so interesting. Alright. I'm gonna hire a couple more people. We're gonna fill in the ranks just a not crazy amount. I think maybe just one more. Does anybody want to take Constance's name? I guess if the answer was no, I could have left it in. Is Red Mage in this game? You want a Stan character? Fine, I better get a guy. Sorry, LaFuane. Your new name is Stan. Cost me 100 extra gil, though, to have Stan. Alright. We got Slimmy and Stan. So, fortunately, this, as long as, so I'm in Gaug, right? So in Gaug Machine City, so for Messa's Legacy, there's no recommended job. For Clockwork Fair, which I do not know which of these two, that they updated all the names. Also, apparently they were called propositions in OG Tactics, and in War of the Lions they're called errands. Let's see. Clockwork Fair is either vacancy, machinist contest, which apparently appears twice, salvage the trade ship, or devil in the dark. It's got to be machinist contest, right? Experience with machines preferred. The recommended job is chemist for this one. And for this one up here, there's no recommended job. So we're gonna send Slimmy and Stan. I'm gonna do this. What does the days given effect? Unclear. Recommended job thief order? Oh wait, really? Wait, is the prop... I was given to understand that the proposition was tied to, or the errand was tied to the city. So is this just not up to date? Do I need to not look at this? This may not be helpful, I guess, since it's not War of the Lion specific. Okay. Oh. Oh, I see. Holy shit, look at all of them. There's so many. So do I only have to do them one time, or do they reappear? It seems like they would just be one-time deals. Oh man, this shit is detailed. I see that now, Thief and Orator. Skill save job? Having one skill save job present equals 61% chance of changing another result into a great success. Having two equals 76.21% chance. Interesting. What the fuck? This is so complicated. The name of the feat unlocked in your Chronicle menu after a great success. Huh. So maybe if you do it enough time, or if you do it and get a great success. Oh, I see why Thief and Order are recommended. They get the most job points. Or they provide the most work points. Oh my god. This is insane. Okay. Well, for now. And it seems that the number of days that you pick overtime multiplier. Days over the minimum. Oh. Ah. Oh. So the only thing that the overtime benefits is the total JP reward and the total gil reward. So if you're only going to do this one time, it's better to do it with as much overtime as possible. Wait, how much did that just cost me? Did that just cost me a shitload of gil? Yeah, it cost me 10k. Holy shit. Oh, Time Mage, Geomancer, Arithmetician for that one. Huh. I see. That's fascinating. What a buck wild system. Oh, wait, is that gonna be... Well, no. I don't know what the egg color means. When I hatched Ausen, that was a purple egg and it wasn't a black chocobo, so... Well, theoretically... I'm tempted to... Dude, there are so many of these. Oh, if you fail in an errand, it will become available again starting the following month. I see. But there are so many of these. Good cheat to see what's in the egg before it hatches. Huh. No. Oh, I got another yellow chocobo. I don't have to cheat anymore. No hacks required.